Welcome to toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and today we're going to be taking a look at two new figures from Stan Solo, run by Chris Smith, formerly of Smith Lord Creations. As you can see here, we have on the left C-3PO in his sort of Yavin Ceremony outfit or colourings, and on the right we have 000 from the Star Wars Darth Vader comics that was created by Dr. Aphra. Now these are two new figures, even though I'm going to say that C-3PO has been released before by Stan Solo, but he's made some improvements on that figure and I will show you those in greater detail. But as you can see, they already look like really lovely figures. These are packaged in the same sort of style packaging that Kenner would produce back in the 1970s and 80s, so they really are lovely looking figures. But really what you want to see is the figures close up, so let's do that. First up, we're going to take a look at C-3PO in the Yavin Ceremony colourings. At the end of Star Wars A New Hope, obviously the droids get all sort of polished up, ready to sort of receive the medals that they don't actually end up receiving, but you know, it's that shot where you see them all lined up and they're all nice and sort of shiny and that. And Chris has managed to recreate this version of C-3PO, making him really nice and shiny. And also the modification, the new thing on this one is that the leg is also chromed. When he first released this figure, I'll bring that in, this is the original release that Chris did, you can see that the bottom leg has been painted rather than chromed, but he's managed to work out a new method for doing that, where this leg is actually split into two pieces, so that it has an upper part and a lower part, and they are chromed separately. So we've got the gold chrome on the top and the sort of silvery chrome on the bottom, and then those two pieces are joined together to make this new version. So this is an update of the one that he has previously released. So this is the original release, this is the new release. As you can see, the cards are exactly the same. If we turn them over, they have the same backings as well. It's the figure inside that is the new version. So let's take a closer look at him and I'll show you that in more detail. So you can see here, this is the new figure with everything really very shiny. These figures are made from the removable limbs version of C-3PO, so you can actually remove the legs and arms, just like I've shown you in the previous videos. But this update, having the bit of chrome there, does make this figure look really nice. I should compare him to the one that Chris previously did, which we'll sort of call version 1. I think this is a version 2 of this figure. You can see it's nice with the paint on there, but the chrome just makes it look that much better. So this is an update of a figure that Stan Solo has already produced, just making it one step better. I think that does make a massive difference. Really just very nice. I'm going to bring in one of my childhood C-3POs here, and you can see that the colouring is much more muted. This is a much brighter, vibrant gold, and really sort of stands out compared to these original ones. I think all of the original ones had a very soft sort of gold finish to them, so this lovely bright finish that Chris has managed to get just makes it stand out that bit more. As with the previous figures that Stan Solo have made, there's an awful lot of detail that goes into sort of the moulds of these, so you can really see all of the detail of 3PO's face. And if we turn it over, you'll see as well that on the back it is stamped SS for Stan Solo, so these can't be mistaken as sort of reproductions because they are clearly marked. And this leg, as I say, is made out of two parts here. There's a slight join there, but it's actually really hard to see. It's very neatly sort of pieced together. I think that's a very sort of ingenious way of getting the two bits of chrome onto this figure. It certainly does a very good job, and I can see why it would be difficult to chrome this all in one go, and actually, you know, so doing it as two parts is the obvious way to do it. So yeah, very, very nice, and the detailing on it is lovely as before. The next figure is 000 or 000 as it says here on the card. Now this is a character I didn't really know that much about because I tend to just sort of stick to what's in the movies, but this is from the Star Wars Darth Vader comics produced by Marvel, and I think this first appeared in the comic around sort of 2015, 2016, and this is Darth Vader's protocol droid that was reprogrammed by Dr. Aphra, and it's been programmed in torture and all things like that. I do have to say, I really do like the look of this figure, the fact it's a sort of a very dark chrome, and the eyes have also been painted, so you've got these little red eyes. I think that's quite a nice nod to how you see C-3PO in the Rise of Skywalker movie when they switch him over to be in Sith mode and his eyes go red. So it's a nice little nod there, but obviously in the comic that's how he looked. And so Chris has made a card that is sort of based along the lines of the comic book. So the logo has been changed to say on it Dr. Aphra, who's the sort of main character of that novel, and on the back, rather than having all the pictures of other figures, it's got got a picture from the comic, and then a whole load of information, sort of a background to the character 000. I think that's quite a nice sort of little change there in the car designs, and it certainly doesn't stand out when you sit these with the other cars that Stan Solo has made. It actually looks very, very nice. So the figure, as you can see, again, it's a C-3PO sort of protocol droid figure, and again this is from the removable limbs mould, so you can take the arms and legs off, but it's been made in a very sort of dark but still incredibly shiny sort of chrome finish. I really do like the look of that. It's actually sort of stands out compared to some of the other figures. Let's compare it again to one of my original C-3POs. That just looks so nice. It really is so shiny and very sort of striking in appearance. And as I say, the eyes have been painted red. If I just bring that in, you can see we've got a little bit of paint there just to make him look that little bit more evil, because yeah, he is a torture droid, so you want him to look a little bit more scary. But it's a lovely looking figure, certainly something I'm going to sit with my other protocol droids. I'm going to get them all lined up together. I've just lined up the full set of droids that Stan Solo has produced over the last couple of years. As you can see, it's now forming quite an army, and there's a nice selection there of different versions of 3PO, right from the droids versions through to the Yavin Ceremony and some of the other ones like K3PO and R3PO and U3PO. So we've got a whole selection of them. Chatting with Chris, it sounds like this may be the last of the protocol droids that he produces, but as you can see, there is enough there to really fill out your collection. And if you want to do dioramas and things of Hoth bases and stuff like that, you've now got all the sort of variants that you need to go into that. And now you've also got things like 000 as well, which is a nice sort of addition to the collection. All of these are available from the Stan Solo Creations Etsy page. I'll put a link in the description so you can go and find them, and also check out some of the other reviews I've done of the other protocol droids and also the R2-D2s and astromech droids that Chris has been producing. I'll put links to all of those at the end of this video, so go and check out that playlist and see what else I have reviewed. If you've enjoyed this video, then hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos. You can also follow toy-polloi on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.